Hello everyone, welcome back to the LeetCode problem number 58, strings problem. So today the problem is of we have to find the length of the last word. So before we move to the solution, let's try to understand the code. That's given a string is consisting of words and spaces, return the length of last word in the string. That means we have to find the last word, the length of the last word in the string. Return the length of the last word in the string. A word is a maximal substring consisting of non-space characters only. Look this line, it means there cannot be any characters, and now there are a lot of inputs and these are the constraints. So first thing we have to always keep in mind that we need to keep the constraints in mind. So let's try to understand in board. Okay. So first what is told that given a string is consisting of words and spaces and return the length of the last word in the string. That is the string, let's say this example hello world. So this hello world, HELLO hello world, and we have to return the length of the last word in the string. So the last word is this word and we have to return the length of this last word. So how can we get the length of the last word? That we need to think in our brain that how we can get the last word. So simple. First observe this example. This is fly me to the moon. And now look, there are a lot of spaces here, there is a lot of spaces here, and there is a lot of spaces in here. So our first priority will be to remove those spaces. So if we remove those spaces, and for removing those spaces, what can we use? The dot trim method. We can use the dot trim method. So simply if we apply here the dot trim method, dot trim, it will remove all the spaces, and it will be like this: fly me ... moon. And now there will be no spaces, the, and now there will be the also. But keep in mind the trim only removes the spaces of first front side and the back side, not of the middle. So there is already spaces, this space. Now if we try to find the index of that space, so we can come to some spaces that we got the index. So now we'll be trying to find the index of this position. So after, if you try to find the index, so look, we have to return the length. So first we have to try to find some interrelation between all those. So let's say the length of this is what? For our simplicity, let's consider this hello world. So what is the length of this? 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. This is, so the length of this word is 11 because it is starting from 10. So the length is 11. So if we just find the index of this 5, look, if we just find the index of this position, this space, so, and if you try to subtract from it or add it, then 5, it comes at 11 minus 5, that is 6. And now look, we get here that this word starts also from the 6, but we will count the length of this word 1 2 3 4 5. The length of this word is 5, and what we need to return the length of the word. So we have to return this 5. That means if we just remove one more minus 1 from here, and we'll be able to return the length. So first we have to find the index of this position, and for that we can use this function, the last index of. For that we can use the s.last index of. And if we just use the last index of function and now we pass the character, it will provide us the index of this position. And now if we apply this one, that return is dot length, that means the length of the entire string minus index position, index minus 1, because to get the length from this calculation we need to subtract this one also, and then we'll be getting the function. So let's run this in our code, Visual Studio Code. So we are in the code. So first in LeetCode always the class name is solution. So first we'll be creating an object, solution sol1 new solution, and now this is the return type integer. So integer result equals to sol1 dot length of length of last word, and now we have to pass a string s. So we passed a string. We have to declare this string here. String s equals to, we will just copy any string from here. So that is our string, and integer then solution 1. So that's done from here. Now it will come to here, and we have to do as I told. First we have to remove the leading those spaces from there, and that's why we'll be applying the function s equals to s dot trim. Trim will remove all the leading spaces. After applying this trim method, what we have to do, we have to find the index of this last index so that we can apply our logic. So integer last space index, integer last space index, that is equals to s dot last index of, the function is last index of, and this space, that is, so we are finding the last index of, this is the function last index of, what provides us the last index of that position. So if you find this space, then using our logic we can simply return s dot length. We're returning the entire length, then minus the length of the last space index, last space index, and then minus 1, and it will provide us the answer as per my logic. So let's try to submit this. Submit. Error can't find symbol solution 1, solve 1, new solution, solve 1 dot length of, I think there is some spelling mistake, LENGTH. okay, there is some spelling mistake, and then again we'll be running length of last word. And now see, our program has beat 100% of the users. So this is the logic for this. We'll be meeting in the next LeetCode problem.